So 2023 has been a crazy year for me. I went from smoking and drinking to not doing that at all overnight. Believe me or not, but I used to be a kid who went out parties sometimes.
It's today's Saturday. We finna go to this party room.
Smoke, drink. Bad kid, did not finish school, none of that. But when 2023 came, this kind of all changed. So let's go back further a little bit. 2022, I was drinking, partying, smoking. Did not have no sense of direction for where I wanted to be in my life. I hit a down point in my life where I had lost almost everything, literally. I got kicked out the house, lost my girl, lost my car, did not graduate school or anything. At one point, I realized and I told myself, look, I have to make a change. I stopped going to the gym. I stopped doing all this stuff. And I was very, very depressed with myself. But I knew something inside, like I had to make a change. So I made a promise to myself at the end of the year that I would change and do all these things that I wanted to do. Now, I didn't know how I was gonna do it. I didn't know if I was gonna keep the mentality. I did not know if I was gonna, fail. But I just knew that I wanted to change. I knew that I did not want to stay the same because the lifestyle that I was living was not getting me anywhere. I already didn't graduate. I was not gonna be a bum. So I had to make a change, and that I did. I made a promise to myself, and I was going on a period of solitude. In that period of solitude, I learned so many things about myself. I like to read books. I like to work out. I like to study money. I like business. And from a young kid, I knew that I like tall buildings, but I never understood why I like tall buildings. And now, a few months ago, I had thought to myself, I always see myself at the top of those tall buildings. And it was weird because as a young kid, I was like, I like tall buildings, but what for? Usually young kids, they like stuff that makes them happy or amusement parks or something like that. I was not interested in that as a young kid. I hated those things. But I always liked traveling and seeing tall buildings for some reason. I do not know why. But I made a commitment and I started reading books, studied money, human psychology, all this stuff, business. So I ended up starting me a pressure washing business, which lasted about 2 to 3 months. And then my car broke down. So I couldn't continue to do the business. At this point in my life, I know where I'm headed. I know what direction, I know my purpose, I know where I want to be. So, but life is crazy because you still have setbacks. So what happened was my mom was moving and I didn't have any place to go. I had to call my dad. And we eventually moved into this apartment, or I would say 1-bedroom room. And lifestyle living was not so great. And we just, I just adapt to it. That's all I did was adapt, but not be comfortable with the situation. So I did that in order to not be miserable, but in order to not be miserable about the situation, but be okay with it. That way I can still be focused on what things I need to get done rather than sit there and be okay and then be miserable at the same time because I don't want to be there. And then that's basically like working a 9 to 5. People are miserable, but they're okay, they accept it. No, I didn't want to do that. So what I did was work 2 jobs, try to get out of that situation. And I still did YouTube, still did drop shipping. And now, today, I have my own apartment. I made this video to tell you guys you can achieve anything you want if you just stay focused, motivated, and disciplined. Literally, you can achieve anything you want. My achievements might not seem something big to you, but it's big to me because I had a lot of stuff happen. And I had a lot of setbacks. So, stay motivated, stay focused, stay positive. And you can get whatever you want in life. I love you guys. Until next time, this is Adrian Nathan, and I'll see you guys again.